All right, everybody, welcome to the Charlie Brown Fieldhouse, where we're set to kick off a new tradition here at Neville High School, as Sterlington is going to come over for our first Jamboree that we've had outside of the Bayou Jam in a while. So we're excited to host both Sterlington and you see our Neville guys over here. We'll have, really excited to have the junior highs involved in this, and I see representatives from both junior highs, and we appreciate you guys. I see Landon Sapp, the new principal at Neville Junior High, is here, as well as some of the athletic department members from over there. Thanks to Christian Creed, one of our school board sponsors, for being here, as well as our friends at Sunny 98.3, our radio partners here at Neville Football. I'm Stuart Shelby. I'm kind of lead up the Neville Tiger Network, be play-by-play for the Tigers as well. And so also I want to recognize I got Ben Hackler and William Handy here from Sterlington High School that do the play-by-play, and they do some good stuff. Got some good teams here, some great tradition-rich programs. Coach Doty coming off of his 15-0 season. The boys won the 3A state championship last year. The Tigers coming off of another semifinal appearance, and we're just excited to have both of these teams being able to square off here in the Jamboree. And I don't know if you know it, we've been looking back in the annals of Neville history, and we've never met on the football field. But we're going to start with the Jamboree and hope to have a continued relationship in the future. So enough with me. I'd like to turn it over real quickly to hear an opening statement from Neville Principal, Coach Mickey McCarty.
Thank you, Stuart, and just want to say again a big welcome to everybody that's here, and also welcome Coach Doty and the Panthers here. Stuart mentioned the first time these two teams have met. We are excited about this opportunity to play in the Jamboree, and hopefully it's a step in the future that we can hook up on a Friday night during the regular season. Maybe these two guys right here can work that out for us down the road. But really, to say congratulations to Coach Doty, his team, for their success, not only last year, but in recent years. They're doing a heck of a job, and of course we're proud of Coach Tenhill, our staff, our team, our spirit groups are excited to get this thing going tomorrow. It's Jamboree week. What an exciting week. Stuart mentioned, both of us have been in the Bayou Jam for a number of years. When the opportunity arose to come out of that and hook up and get together here at our campus at Bill Ruple Stadium, we wanted to look at it, and felt like it'd be a good opportunity for the Monroe, Sterlington communities, and it will be that. We expect a full house tomorrow night. We're going to have starting in the afternoon with the junior highs play, really exciting there, and then finish it off with the two varsity teams hooking up. So again, welcome everybody. Guys, good luck to you guys this year, to not only the Jam, but the rest of the season. Wish you nothing but the best of luck, and look forward to some good football tomorrow. Thank you. One more thing. I did talk to the Sterlington principal yesterday. Told me he was going to be here today. I did ask him one thing, not to outdress me when he came today in his shirt and tie. He promised me he would not, but he didn't tell me he was not going to show up. He was going to no-show me today. So we miss Coach Thompson here. In fact, we have shared many good times in this building. He was a member of our staff here, 2 state championship teams and a state runner-up staff. And when he left Neville to go to Sterlington, I knew what he was going to do there, and he did a great job. Of course, turned it over to Coach Doty, but we miss Coach Thompson here today, and we'll get him tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to hear from both head coaches and then give y'all an opportunity to ask some questions, a member of the media here afterwards. I guess we'll start with Coach Doty. Coach Lee Doty.
I appreciate Stuart. Thanks, Mickey. I appreciate you guys having us, Jeff. Thanks for hosting this. This has been really a long time coming, just to be honest with you. We've been working on something like this for several years now. Just excited about the opportunity to come over and visit such a storied place. We come by this place all the time, and in the buildings and the field and the stadium, it's intimidating just riding down Forsyth. So, you know, we're excited about being here and getting to showcase everything we're gonna get to do tomorrow night. Just a few things I'd like to say. You know, I'd like to thank our administration for allowing us to do what we do. If you don't have a good administration, you're probably not gonna have a good football program. And that's just the truth. And I'm proud of the guys we work for. Our coaching staff works really hard. Just excited about our guys. We've been together for a long time. We know what, you know, the left hand knows what the right hand's doing, and you know, we don't have to go around, and I don't have a list of things for our coaches to do. You know, our coaches know what needs to get done, and you know, just having such a great staff helps us tremendously. Our community, what a great supportive community we have. And I think that'll be on display tomorrow night. Our guys follow us. You know, we went to Westlake last year in the second round. That's a long trip, a hard trip, you know, going down the Lake Charles area down there. And, you know, I probably, I think we had more fans than they did. You know, if not, we were close. So our community's gonna travel. They support these guys, and we're so proud of them. Our cheer and dance, we appreciate y'all coming. I know they're so sad to miss second hour and possibly third hour of class today, but twisted arms and got them to come here. They do such a good job for us. We have great pep rallies. Nikki does a good job. Wendy does a good job. We're just so proud of those people. I also would like to thank Coke. You know, they put some signs out for us, and you know, they've done a great job of kind of promoting this, and we appreciate them and everything that they do for us. Yeah, and another thing I like to be thankful for is our kids. Kids in our program, they work really hard, and I know Neville's do. They also work hard, and that's result driven. And when you look at the records at the end of the year, you can tell that those guys paid the price. And I got 4 of my guys here, and I want to introduce them. You have to stand up, guys. I'm sorry about this, but Mason Lawhorn is our quarterback right here. He's our senior, you know, and Mason has done something that no other quarterback in the history of Sterlington has done. Lead a team to 15-0 in the state championship. So he's back. We're glad to have him. Leader of our team. Doesn't say much. He calls the play in the huddle. He may check it at the line. Other than that, he's not going to say anything else. So he's proud of him because he leads by example. This is Mason Lawhorn. I don't know if he's got a 4.0, but he's getting close to it, I promise. Have a seat, Mason. We appreciate it. Next up is Charlie Robinson. Charlie plays defensive end for us. He's done a heck of a job. He's a good player, and he's a great young man. He keeps his grades up. He's got several offers to play college football. Just proud of him, and appreciate you, Charlie. And his mama stays on his head all the time, and it helps us out with Charlie. So if you think he's a big old boy, his mama still whoop his tail. All right, Charlie Robinson. Next up is Kellen Hall. Kellen, he's a heck of a player for us, a 4.0 guy. Kellen is the guy one day you're going to walk in the office and say, I'm here to see Dr. Hall. You know, he's a smart guy. He does everything we ask him to do. He may play a little on both sides of the ball at some point this year. And just a heck of a young man. And, you know, when you talk about All-Americans, you know, this guy made several All-District and All-Area teams as well. But, you know, he's all Sterlington. That's what I say about him, and represents us very well. Kellen Hall. Down here on the end, we got John Barr, our receiver for us. John also has several offers from different places. You know, he's done a heck of a job. You know, John is one of those guys that's a lot faster than he looks. And, you know, he's got great hands, and he's a devastating blocker outside. And we're so proud of him. He does a heck of a job. And also, you know, he's got that 4.0 GPA, and he's just done a heck of a job for us. We're so proud to have him on our team. John Barr. 3 of these guys I know made some type of all-state team as well last year. So when you have that core of guys like that coming back, you expect to have a good year. And, we're excited about our football team. I really like our football team, but we're nowhere near we need to be right now. But we're the type of team that gets better as time goes on. And I expect by week 6 or week 7, we'll be getting after it and ginning pretty good. And I'm from Mississippi, by the way. And some of these words I say, some of you probably never heard of. But ginning means we running on all cylinders. Just make sure I clear that up for you. We're going to be getting after it. And like I said, we're a work in progress. The rain this week has been something. I'm concerned about some things tomorrow night. Special teams seem to always take a back seat when you got a 30-minute window to get on the field, so I'm looking forward to it. Jeff and I, we've got a lot in common. And, I know Jeff and I have talked so much this week and last week about excitement and doing things the right way, and it's going to be 2 good programs getting after it tomorrow. And just excited to be here. Once again, Mickey, you and Jeff, man, I appreciate y'all having us, and look forward. And any questions? All right, as always.
Lee,
go
it looks
Panthers.
like Panthers are beefed up, the 4 guys you got
Wait.
here.
Since you asked,
Well,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
stay up.
Size-wise, do you feel good matching up against a 418?
Well, I tried to bring the smallest guys we had, so. But we're bigger now than we've been in a while. Any other questions? Sure. All right, go Panthers.
Yeah, thanks, Coach Doty. It's always good to hear from you. A little quick side note. Some of my first high school play-by-play, I was doing Sterlington back in the early 2000s. I believe I was the one that got him to the dome there with Coach Ashley, but you can thank me later. It's all right. No, but congratulations on a successful year last year, and looking forward to a lot of success here in 2022. So just a couple of quick notes before we get to Coach Tannehill. You will be able to watch the entire Jamboree, starting with the junior highs and all that in some capacity, starting around 5 o'clock tomorrow. You can tune us in on the Neville Tiger Network, on YouTube, as well as NevilleTigerNetwork.com. So tune in for that. The varsity should be starting around 7:20, 7:30, and that's when we will go simulcast on the radio with our partners there at Sunny 98.3. So with all that out of the way, let's get to Coach Jeff Tannehill from the Neville Tigers.
Thanks, Stuart. As you can tell, there's a lot of enthusiasm about this. It's been something that Coach Doty and I have been working on a long time, and just trying to, they're moving up. They're going to be in our district at some point. They're going to be a 4A football team, and we've talked about this the last couple of years of getting together and playing, and I think this is a great matchup, especially in a Jamboree setting, where we can get our junior highs involved and continue that all the way through up the varsities and keep this going every year. They've obviously had a great last 10 or 12 years for sure. Coach Ashley started that program, got it on its feet, and then Coach Thompson came in and really did a great job with Coach Doty as one of his assistants, and Coach Doty has continued that tradition. And it's hats off to them for just working their tails off and getting everybody lined up and getting them in the right place and playing hard on Friday nights. It's just, I think, Coach, he and I have been friends a long time. Coach Thompson and I have been friends a long time, and he talks about how much we have in common. We both coached against each other before, and we coached in the same ranks before, and we've talked a lot over the last 10 or 12 years. So we trade ideas back and forth, and this is just something that to me is pretty special to get those guys over here and play in our Jamboree, and we're looking forward to it. Coming off a semifinal run and you lose 34 seniors, man, it's people are wondering, well, who's playing, who's starting, what's going on. Well, we have 2 offensive starters back and we have 2 defensive starters back, and it's been a heck of an off season. I've been Jake said it one day, I say I'm giddy when I start talking about it. I'm just looking forward to seeing them play hard. They worked so hard over the summer. They worked so hard in the off season to get ready for this season, and it's just basically the next crop of Neville Tigers. I mean, they're going to work hard and they're going to play hard, and you know, at the end of the season, we'll see where we are. I tell them every year. Coach McCarty used to say this. You know, what will your story be? You know, what will it be? And they, excuse me, they will let you know at the end of the season what their story will be. This group of guys I've got up here to my left here, these guys on our Unity Council, they were chosen by their peers to be on the Unity Council and represent them. They'll represent our team in all its facets of it. And I want to start with, who's on the far left? Our offensive tackle, stand up, Lance. Don't hit your head. Obviously, Lance is an all-state player last year. He's, you know, you see this big guy, but he's got the best personality you'll ever be around. He'll make you laugh. He'll be serious when it's time to be serious. He's a hard worker, and obviously he's a 5-star recruit. And he'll commit here in a week or so, and we'll put that obviously on the network and all that. But he's a great kid. He's a leader of our offensive line. He's our only offensive lineman that is returning from last year, and you know, we're just looking for a lot of great things out of him this year, and we can't wait to see him play. So that's Lance Hurd. Stand up, Rudy. I'm glad y'all not standing up at the same time. Rudy Dozier's a senior. He's been working his tail off his entire life to play for Neville Tigers. His dad's coached here for 20 years. He's grown up a Neville Tiger, and these pictures up on the walls in the state championships, he was a ball boy in about half of them, and you know, this is his dream come true. So he's a senior starter and a great kid. I've known him since the day he was born, so just can't wait to watch him play on Friday nights. Rudy Dozier. Matthew Files White is our all-state defensive end returning from last year. I don't know how many stars he's got, but he committed to ULL last week, and he's going to represent our school well. He's a great kid. He says very little, man. You won't hear him say a word, but his actions on the field speak a whole lot louder than his words do. He had a coming out season last year as a junior, and just can't wait to see how well he plays this year as a senior. Matthew Files White. And last but certainly not least, Brooks Anzalone, 4.0 kid, came in last year. Our starting quarterback gets hurt on the first play of the game against West Monroe, comes in, just plays outstanding the whole game. He won 3 games for us last year as a starter. Came in relief a few other times, did an outstanding job. One of our leaders on offense, great kid. You know, he's going to be Dr. Anzalone at some point in his life, I'm sure. And he's going to do a great job for us this year, Brooks Anzalone. I certainly can't go without saying thank you to Sherry Stevens and the cheerleaders for being here, and you know, Jessica Smith, another one of our, she's our Bingo Bell sponsor. They do an outstanding job every year, award-winning, all that fabulous. And I don't know what all that really is, but I know they get a lot of trophies for cheer and dance, and they bring those back every year, and they represent us outstanding. You know, a little more about our team. We have 19 seniors this year. That's kind of a small class for us. We have, I think, 19 or 20 juniors, so it's another kind of small class, along with about 55 sophomores. So, I mean, you know, we're very inexperienced, but I'll tell you this, they were working hard, as hard as I've ever seen any of them work before, so I'm proud of that. And the more times we get live action, the more times we get to go with live reps against good quality football teams like Sterlington, the better we're going to be in the end. So I can't wait to see these guys tomorrow night and both these teams line up and get after it, because it's going to be exciting and there should be a lot of people in the stands. Any questions? All right, thank you. Thank you guys. We'll turn this back over to Stuart.
All right, thank you, Coach. Real quick before I get out of here, I saw Neville Assistant Principal Karari Hanks popped in. Hey to him. Jason Ewing, our sideline reporter. Brett Braddock helps us out with the Neville Tiger Network and a lot of stuff here as well. Missing Robert Lane. I'm trying to drag him out today for the celebrity appearance of our team, but he couldn't make it. But that's going to wrap everything up for us, unless there's any more questions for any of these coaches or kids. All right, thanks everybody for showing up. We look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow night here at Bill Ruple Stadium.